Well, hello and welcome. Today we are doing a kind of comparison video-ish kind of thing. Pretty much it is going to be a challenge that someone gave me. Well, not really a challenge, but kind of a cool little experiment. So, today we're going to be taking this EK9 Honda Civic Type R against a few other cars. And yes, we're going to be taking it against another car that you'll be expecting, the the AE86. Essentially Takumi's ride from Initial D. Sorry if I mispronounce things or whatnot. The voice has been hurting quite a bit recently, especially today. So, comparing these two cars, but we're also going to be throwing in another car, which is the main comparison. The AE86 was not supposed to be in this challenge at all, but it came to the game and I thought it would make it interesting. So, the car we are racing against is the Lotus Exige, a performance car that is, or a track car, should I say. And the rules for this challenge is you can spend no more than $70,000 on a car. So, the Exige has to be stock for this challenge, essentially. So, I think this car is stock. I may have messed with the tune itself a little bit. 128 horsepower. Wow. This is going to be fun. Let me go over here real quick for a minute, and I am going to go here for a moment just so I can go check and reset any tune stuff that I may have here. Diff, well, we're gonna put it to stock. Come on. 30%. Yes. You know what, for kind of testing, I'm gonna do ABS. Normally for drifting I don't, but for this, then yes, that stays like that. Confirm. And we're gonna exit. So, this is going to be a very fun challenge, and let us see what happens. Let me open a calculator here, just because that'll come handy. Right, so we're going to start off by building the AE86, I believe. That sounds like a good plan. So we have up to $70,000 to spend, and the good news about this car is that this car was for free, because I invited all my friends. And yes, I had a video of this car already on the channel. That was my friend Renee XD GTA's account. I was doing some things there, testing out some of his cars and whatnot. So, we can pretty much spend a bunch of money here. We have a full $70,000 to spend on this car, and being honest, we're most likely not going to spend all of that. So, in case you guys haven't learned, this is going to be a grip build. So, we're going to try and keep this quick-ish so that things work and so we don't hurt recording stuff. So, we have 3,000 credits. So let's type 3,000. Yes. Plus. Engine, yes. 4,500 or 4,500. Yes, we're going to buy that. The 9,000. Add that over here real quick. 9,000. Sorry, the computer's been kind of fiddly. Up to 261 horsepower already. But that's really not going to end up feeling like a lot. Oh crap. 6,000. Come on, you sod. 6,000. It's kind of pricey if you ask me. 6,000. So we're at 22,000. for what we have. Alright, so tires, we're going to want slick tires, which is going to hurt the bill. I totally forgot that these tires cost so much. Plus 20,000. Confirm I typed that right. We're up to 42,500. And yes, occasionally I'm going to say the numbers off the computer wrong. It's just a habit of shortcutting numbers. It's not a good habit. So 4,200 plus 4,200, 4,600 and 700. 7,500 plus 7,500. Yes. Wow, this is ending up being way more expensive than I was expecting. Then we still have these. Alright, so the first one is 5,000. Yes, let me add that to our total over here. Plus 5,000. Ooh. We're gonna run out of money at some point here. We might only be able to put on stage 2, I believe. 7,500. Yeah, I think that's gonna kill our budget right there. Plus 7,500. And yeah, that's gonna go over our budget of. We have $4,000 left, just so you guys know. How much does that last one reduce? Anyways, so it does definitely reduce some weight, but also I don't know my kilograms. I'm only used to pounds, so yeah. So, let me type this in over here. So we got AE86, and then we'll say how much was that? 66,700. 66,700 credits to build this car. So this car has the advantage because it was free, and I don't have to pay the money for the car itself. So I was thinking that this and the Integra would be really close, but I couldn't even fully max this car. I was one upgrade off, but for the 70K, that would go over our budget. So, how are we going to do this? Let's see if there's any suggested tracks. By the way, the person that suggested it, there. He goes by. He says, just call me the NK. Let's see. But yeah, I'll see if I can pin his comment, because he's gonna comment on this video, and I'll pin it there, down below, or wherever. But yeah. So, or maybe I'll put it on screen somewhere. I don't know. But yeah, we're gonna go jump into a track. We're gonna go to free run. So, let me think for a moment. What would be a good test for these cars? Blue City's my favorite track, but the Yamagata, I feel like in a way might be the best track for this. I'm trying to go by tracks that I know well, that I'm consistent with, for all fairness. Not the docks. This could actually end up being a very interesting track. You know what? We're going to go with Daikutin. I don't know. I apologize if I said that wrong or whatnot. But yeah. So we're going to do a few laps around here. Why won't you type? Here. Yes. Alright, so for all fairness... Ooh, what do I want to do with the diff? We're pretty much just going to be going straight out like this. Wow, this is going to be really weird because This is very peculiar to me. Front negative camber 1.2 and then 0.5. That's how I normally like to set up my cars. A little bit of camber, not too much. And Ackerman, what do I want to do? We'll leave the Ackerman the way it is. Brake balance, we're going to push to the front a little bit. And I hope I honestly tune all these cars the same for fairness reasons. So I think that should be good for the most part. I'm going to leave the diff the way it is so that we don't go full drift car. I'm used to just racing around with a lock to diff at 100%, but we're not going to do that today. Gears, I honestly hope these are good gears. I think we're good to go. If I crash, I crash, and I'll try and save the lap times. Trying to tell myself not to drift. This lap was pretty much at a standing start, so it'll be kind of our exploring lap. I should have changed the gears before this, but for fairness I won't. I should have gone for that full steering angle though, because it's just weird because I actually don't normally race this track, so maybe this was a bad idea. For at least this will be part 1. We'll see. Maybe we'll go through and test these cars more later. We'll see how they do here. This car is kind of fun to drive around here in this tight course. I should have gone for the full steering angle. I just can't get turned into some of these corners. I'm not looking at my times. Oh, darn it. I totally forgot to set the laps. Alright, so we're going to change it a little bit. So we're going to do 3 more laps after this, which will be the laps that count. So it'll be 2 kind of warm-up laps to mess with things. So that would go all the way up. And we're going to do a 4.92. We kind of want the gearing like that just because I think that's good. Let's go. Oops, let's restart that again. I forgot to set the laps. 5 laps, we'll say. 5 laps because that's fair, and they're short. They're short laps. Just so we can kind of get a little punch out of the corners. Oh, I hope I didn't just build a drift car by doing that. I may have. I probably should not have touched the gears. I'm going to try and push these cars pretty hard for fairness. But I am feeling... Oh, geez. I am feeling kind of biased towards the Civic, just because. Trying to change cameras here. There we go. You know what? Let me not mess with the cameras. So much understeer though with this car. That's a good tactic. Just buzz the rev limiter till I'm in a spot where I can point straight. That's one way of taking that corner. I don't know if it's quicker to drift or not. I think in a way it is, because I have so much understeer with this car. That's the advantage of the front wheel drive, is it'll pull you away from that. You're not being first gear through there. Too much wheel spin. This is honestly a really fun car though, through here. Normally I take the crazy fast monsters around here. A little too much wheel spin there. My bad. Sorry I'm not talking much. I'm really just trying to think here. And send it into the wall. So. I kind of forgot about that issue. And that issue is that I can't see the lap times on free run. That sucks. But it should be in the video. So we'll or I'll just time it after. But so pretty much I'm not going to know the results of this till after I finish recording this part, and then I'll go back and record little clips. So this is kind of cool because it's kind of a mystery to me, but you guys will hopefully get to know. So you guys are going to know the lap times, and I don't. So this will be interesting. So just for the rules, it'll be the 2 kind of warm-up laps where we can kind of find any things that we want to change, and then 5 laps. So now we are going back to the type, not the Integra, so the Civic Type R. I'm going to sell this one just so that we can have a clean slate, so we don't have to worry about cheating or anything. So we're going to sell that, close that, go over here, and go buy another lovely Type R. Oh man, I'm going to put some question marks here on where my times are supposed to be. So we're going to put the Type R here. So, where is Honda? There we go. So, there we go. The EK9 Type R. So, it's 12,500 credits. I still have one. I need to remove the other one. Apparently I have 2. Select. Ah, darn bastard. Sell. I'm losing a bunch of money by doing this. I don't care. Hopefully that was all of them. Let's see. Watch me have like 3 of them or something. Something goofy. Back to Honda we go. Let me write that in. Or let's go to our calculator again. Clear. 12,500. See, I have weird ways of saying things. Confirm. Yes, we want to drive that. So, here's where things get interesting. Let's see just how many parts we can put on. The car comes with 185 horsepower. So power is definitely going to be important, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. So we're going to go for an exhaust. That's 3,000 credits. Let me type that in. 3,000 credits. Let's Let's see. We're gonna go put on the tires because we definitely want the tires. Crazy expensive slick tires, 20,000 credits. Plus 20,000 credits. We're up to $3,500, or not $3,500, $35,000 or credits. I'm a little nervous about this. Suspension, we definitely want the racing suspension. Let's see, how much weight does this have? It's not too terrible. So, did I just log the suspension or not? I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to go back and check if I logged the suspension. Actually, I did not. So, what's the sport suspension? 6,000? I don't know. We're gonna say 7,500. Maybe 7,500. I'm not too sure. Oh, sod. I'm being a moron. 3,500 or 35,000. Shoot. All right, there we go. There's that number. We're gonna say plus 7,500 because that's probably what it is for that. And I'm being a moron again. Yes, $43,000. It leaves us with less than 30K. Brakes. We definitely want brakes. 4,200. Plus 4,200. Some expensive brakes, man. If that was real life. But that's kind of how those things work. Not my specialty. Transmission. We definitely want the racing transmission, which is 6,000 credits. I will add that 6,000. And if I mess up on the calculations, then I'll try and fix it if I can. So I think we want some power. I'm gonna do at least stage 1 with the weight. So 5,000 plus 5,000. All right, so we have 12 grand, just below $11,800 to play with. I think we're gonna go touch the engine. Ooh, we might have a bigger problem now. 4,500 credits. 4,500 credits. So we have. That's 9 grand. We have less than 8 grand. Can we do another weight? Yes. Alright, we can afford that. 7,500 plus 7,500 credits. Ooh, actually, that is 200 over, but I'm still going to count it just because it's close. Maybe I'll deduct points or something. I don't know. This is going to have to be a lot of me editing in things just because I kind of messed this up, but I'm going with it because it's fun and I don't want to give cars unfair advantages. So, we're going to say 7,200. I'm going to go type that over here. 7,200. It's only 200 over, which is not that bad, being honest. So, out to the track we go for our 2 practice laps on free run. We're going to go see how this car is, the way it is. We're going to put it down at 2 for this run. The diff, we're going to leave at 30%. We're going to throw on those slick tires. Kind of want to drop the pressure too. I don't know how it affects cars in this game, but we'll just do that. And then gears. I'm not too sure about the gears. We're probably just going to go for wheel spin. We're definitely going to want the max steer angle. Camber, we're going to do the usual. Well, yeah. It would help with grip if we didn't have any, but we kind of want the cornering ability. We're going to do that, and I think we're okay. That's a thing, though. Gotta remember to stay in VTEC because there's not much torque with these cars. Oh, shortcutting, come on. I might have to make those gears a little shorter, just because it's occasionally hard to get off the line when I get stuck like that. Plus, we want to stay in VTEC more. This car does feel pretty darn good, though. I'm surprised. Oh, it double shifted there. Ooh, that stopped nice. Alrighty, so let's go do a little bit of tuning, shall we? So we're going to put that back to 5 laps. We're going to bring up the gears through 485. And I think that's all I really want to do. Because everything else feels half decent. I kind of like the way it feels for everything. I think that's good. So much for trying to launch it. I mistimed that. Come on, get moving. Ooh, that feels better. Still getting used to it, but let's not roll over the car. Oh geez. A little scary with this car, I'll be honest. It's fun, don't get me wrong, but it's quite scary. I'm wondering if we needed more power. Maybe more power was the answer. We'll see though, I'll have to check the lap times. Like these punchy corners, it feels good out of. Higher speed stuff, I'm trying to get going kinda. Doesn't feel as strong. The second gear could be a little better. I am losing some time with that. I'm just going to try and drop it down to first when I can, so that we can, Way, that was a weird line. Way, oh, I thought I was going to go straight into the wall there. Oh jeez, I thought I was going to get spun out from the hitbox. On to the final lap we go. I really can't see these times. Yeah, I'm taking a weird line through there. I like how I kind of just ignore the corners there. Alright, there's our best lap time. 35.6. 35.6 something. What was it? 35.6, we'll say. So I did find a lap for that one. AE86, I don't know yet, but did have a lap for that. So that's a benchmark, I guess. So that's our time. Let's go over here to this. Alrighty, so now we are going to scroll down to, where are these bastards? Sell this Exige. We're gonna go buy a new one now. I know this is a terrible way of doing things, but it's just for the video, kinda. So 70,000 credits. It has to be stock, but it does come supercharged and it has a lot of power. It does have more weight though, so that'll be interesting. It's an MR style. I assume that means, well, yeah. I don't know why I'm yammering on. So 70,000 credits. That's pretty expensive. So 70,000. Right. So I don't have to do anything. We've already hit the top of our budget. We're gonna go straight to the track and do our 2 laps and see if there's anything to tune. I don't think there is. Then we'll go do our 5 laps. So we're gonna drop this down to 2 laps. Diff and stuff will stay the same, and we can't even upgrade the tires. We're gonna drop the pressure down to 10 psi front and rear. I honestly need to learn how that affects these cars, but that's just how we're doing it. Yeah. We go our 2 laps of practice. Wow, this thing understeers pretty good. It's probably because I got used to the slick tires. Now I'm on like street or sport or something. I think probably sports. Most cars come with sport, I believe. Wow, this is gonna be a hard car. I have a strange idea. This is a terrible idea, I think. But we're going to see if that will help us go faster than the EK9 and the GT86, or AE86, sorry. I'm so used to the FRSs and BRZs and stuff. Oh man. This is not going well so far. I do not have any or much faith. But, well, there's our best lap from the practice. It's not too far off, being honest, but this thing's a handful. It's definitely a handful. So, how are we going to do this? Let me check the tires, make sure I didn't screw anything up. Alright, sports. We're going to put the rears all the way up to 22.2. My theory is that we'll hopefully get a little bit more oversteer, so I can kind of pitch into these corners a little better, because, yeah, it's a strange tactic. Oh, let me restart because I missed the laps. My bad. 5 laps. Yes, there we go. Guess I can get a better launch now. Too bad I can't tune the gears. That would be nice. Gears and tires are all I need, and I know I could for sure go faster, but that goes over the budget. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's not gone well. Whoopsies. Oh, kind of pretend no one saw that, even though everyone did, I think. Off we go. Well, I should have said that earlier when I went flying off the track. Oh, this car does not like getting right. This thing has so much understeer, though. I'm trying to be fast, but either I'm buzzing the limiter or just understeering like crazy. Can I just drift it everywhere? I don't know if that's a better idea. Oh, that's being a pain now. I'm really struggling with this thing, being honest. This thing probably could have stood even more tire pressure. I probably could have maxed it out. Maybe that would have helped. Maybe for part 2 of this, I will just do tuning and try out other tracks and stuff. At least for the twisties, it is very hard here. Wide open sweepers, this thing would probably destroy the EK, just because it does have more power for straightaways, which there's not much straightaway here. But at the same time, this thing can't really do drifting stock. Oh my gosh, this thing's terrible. It was flying in front of my face. Stupid bug. $35.8. 35.8. I am very curious as to which lap that was. Holy crap. Holy crap, that was amazing. So, as of this moment, the EK9 has a lap time of 35.6. The Lotus Exige has a lap time of 35.8. So a 2/10 of a difference, 2/10 of a second difference between the two. And the AE86, I don't know yet. So, between the Lotus and the Honda is the winner between those two, and I don't know about the AE86. I will find out, and you guys will already know. And yeah, there'll be a little clip after this, just kind of explaining some things, because I'll know the lap time by then, hopefully. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this little video. Dude's name that suggested this challenge was Engo Con, with an H at the end of Con. Assuming I said that right, I don't know. I am sincerely sorry. But yeah, it was an awesome challenge. I didn't think the results were going to be that close. That was way better than I was expecting. I will say that the Exige probably could have done a little quicker. It's just that it's such a handful. Maybe bumping up the tire pressure even more would have helped. Just because it just didn't want to spin the wheels, and as silly as it might sound, spinning the wheels is probably the better option as opposed to gripping and being at low RPM. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comments if you have any other challenges or other things you want to see. I will hopefully be doing a part 2 of this, so I can at least with these cars. I will be doing a similar challenge in the future with different cars, but with these cars, I want to give a few tracks and some tuning, and we'll see how things fare, because, yeah, we'll see what happens. If if you guys honestly have any suggestions for part 2 of this challenge, go ahead and drop them. Make sure you like, subscribe, whatnot, because this was a blast for me to record, I'll be honest. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys around. Peace out, and goodbye. Well, after going through the results, it was kind of hard to tell the time on the AE86. It was kind of buggy. If you go back, the replay time is kind of weird. At least if you ask me. It could be a thing with the counter, but from the way it sounds, the AE86 came in second place, and that's because they are literally one right after the other. So, in this challenge, the EK9 came in first place with 35.6 seconds on the clock at Diokinton? I don't know. I think I said it right earlier. But yeah, on that track. So the EK9 had a 35.6, the AE86 had a 35.7, and the Exige had a 35.8. The AE86 time I'm not too sure about. The times seemed like they're more like 37 seconds, but hard to tell. Definitely hard to tell, but if that's a legit time, then that's pretty sweet. You guys can review the footage. I might review it in comments, something, or put it in the description. I don't know. Kind of late at the time I'm recording this, but yeah. That was honestly an insane challenge. And the results ended up being way better than I expected. But I will say that the AE86 came in second place, but it was approximately 3,300 credits less than the others. So, in theory, the AE86 is the best car for your money, at least in this part. We'll see about parts later down the road and see what happens then. But as of for right now, the EK9 is still the winner for the time. It's really a throw up between the two. I don't know. They're both really fun cars in different ways. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and drop a like and stuff, like I said earlier. And thanks for watching. Subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed, and peace out.